structure of the Linux. So like other operating system like Windows, we have like drive concept, we have C drive, D drive, but in Linux we have directory structure. So at the top level we have root directory, or which is denoted by forward slash, and inside that we have various directories like bin directory, etc directory, home directory. We'll look at all those directories one by one. Now starting, we'll have a look at the binary directory. Let's say I'm inside a root directory. So inside a root directory we have multiple directories. We have bin directory, boot directory, dev, home directories. There are various directories. So first we look at the bin directory. What is inside a bin directory? So inside a bin directory we have all the essential executable files, like all the commands. We have ls commands, we have cd commands, we have remove commands, which are common for root and as well as other users. So these files or these commands can be executed by both root as well as user. So we'll look at what is inside a bin directory. So inside a bin directory we have all the system executables, all the binary files. Like we have rmcram, rmdr, right? We have who am I, which can be executed by both user as well as super user. Then we have bin directory. So what is inside SBin directory? Inside SBin directory, we have system executables, which also contains some commands which are only to be executed by root user. Let's say I go to SBin directory. So what is inside SBin directory? Inside SBin directory, we have all the commands which are to be used by super user only, like reboot command, which is to be used by super user as well, right? So all the important system executables are inside a SBin directory. Then next we have etc directory. So what is inside etc directory? So inside etc directory, all the configuration files are stored, like application configuration, system configuration are stored inside a etc directory. So we'll look at it. What is inside a etc directory? Okay, I go to etc directory. Inside etc directory, we find various configuration files. Most of the configuration files end with .conf. So all the configuration are stored inside etc directory. Suppose I want to check configuration of user. So all the users inside the system are stored inside a etc passwd file, which is a configuration file for users. Then we have a home directory. So home directory contains data for all the users. Like all the users have their own data inside a home directory. Say I go to, so we'll look at it. What is inside a home directory? So inside a home directory, we have all the files regarding users. What are the user files stored in the home directory? Let's say I have only one user here, background. Inside that file, we have all the user related data for background. Let's say I want to background. So in Vagrant, all the files related Vagrant are stored inside that home directory. Then we look at the boot directory. So boot directory contains all the files required for booting of the system. So we'll go to boot, and inside boot we'll have all the required system files for booting of the system. So next we have a dev directory. So inside the dev directory we get the information about the all the devices connected to our system. Let's say we have a dev. So inside dev we get information about the devices connected to our system. So next we have opt directory. So inside opt directory, we have all the optional software related files are stored inside opt directory. So we'll go to the opt. So right now I don't have any data inside opt. So next we have var directory. So inside of var directory, there are some dynamic files that will change as my operating system in running. So we'll go to var directory. So inside var, you'll find various files which are going to be changed as the system is running. Next we have proc directory. So inside a proc directory, all the running processes are stored. So they are stored in the form of files. Let's say we'll go to proc. So next we have temp directory. So inside a temp directory, we have all the temporary files that are stored. So all the temporary files which have been created for a particular application to be run are stored in the temp directory. All the processes are stored. Here we can see various numbers. These are the PID assigned to the processes.